Hello everyone, my name is Prime and welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. So today we are taking this mulcher from here just in Grangeville over just to outside Newport over here in Oregon. Newport, Oregon, I'm right. And so this is going to be another long haul. Today we are going to be going to just outside Kennewick, or I think that's how you say that. We're going to be going there just to break it up. Obviously, I'll see how many weeks I do. Next week may be the second part of this. I may not do an alternating ATS showcase. You never know. I'll kind of just play it by ear and see how we go. We're taking a mulcher, like I said, and we are going, and it's 33,000 pounds, and we've got a lot of driving to do ahead of us, so why don't we get going? So there's been a lot of exciting news in the ATS world, and so I'll get to that in a moment. So hopefully everyone is doing well, enjoying their weekend, or at least starting to enjoy their weekend for some of you. I certainly am just having a good time. We're going to go out this exit here instead of swinging around. I don't know if I'm going to regret it later, but we're doing it anyways. So yeah, we got a long haul today with a oversized load. So I've got my beacons going there. It's kind of oversized. I mean, it's a big trailer, I'll give it that. Not sure if it really fits many other criteria there, but oh well. Anyways, yeah, so there's lots of exciting news. Obviously, the biggest is that Western Star is coming to American Truck Simulator very, very soon in the coming weeks. And maybe for some of you in the future watching this video, it's already out and you guys are enjoying it. Lucky for you guys. Right now, in the present, we are waiting still. And so, obviously, that is very exciting news. I gotta be careful. I think there was a cop right behind me. Or did he turn? Oh, good, he turned away because I would have been caught speeding there, definitely. But yeah, so Western Star is coming with a truck that hasn't even been launched yet. They've been working behind the scenes, or SES has been working with Western Star behind the scenes. I'm going to wait for that car to go. With what they call the next Western Star. So it's not even out on the market yet. And yet, shortly after the release of that truck in the real world, which I believe it is on September 29th, I'll put the correct date on the screen if I messed it up. But yes, just shortly after that, which probably in the week in a bit after the release of that truck, it'll be coming into SCS, or ATS, sorry. SCS is the company. I don't know why they'd be bringing it to themselves. But yes, it's coming. Can't wait. Huge news on that. There's also been a lot of news when it comes to the release of Colorado, or a bit, and they've in the past couple weeks they've released more about the map. Main one is the gold. That gold is going to be there's going to be a couple mines, or at least one big mine there that we can deliver things to. Maybe even gold, hauling some gold, don't know, hasn't been confirmed. I'd like to see, I saw a few comments saying that they'd like to see some gold, being able to, haul that stuff around. That'd be kind of cool, actually, or at least some form of ore going in and out of that. That's that. There's so much when it comes to in this fall for ATS. It is unbelievable the things that SCS Software is bringing in, from obviously a surprise announcement on Western Star coming into the game, which no one knew about for at least recently. There's always rumors and stuff, but this has been really unexpected, let alone the release of Colorado coming very, very, well, at least in the fall sometime. At least that's the hope and the plan. But then who knows after that? Maybe we'll get something else in 2020. Maybe we'll get a big improvement to, like, say, the weather, or the graphics, which I don't know if the graphics really need anymore right now. But saying that, we had the SSAO, I think that's what it is, right? The dynamic light, or more of, yeah. We had that stuff kind of come into play too in the one graphics thing, and plus they also redid the sound engine with Fmod, and they've also said that there's going to be more. They've been updating, obviously, sounds and stuff. With every update, they'll have new sounds for ambient just world sounds and different things that they'll be integrating and tweaking things a lot in the libraries. That way you get the best experience out of it. So really, it's really exciting times to be a fan of SCS or ATS. I always call it SCS. I don't know why. Or just or to be a participant in these things. I'm going to presume if Colorado is doing well, like I guess they're releasing quite a few really detailed images. So obviously, obviously it's going along well. I'm going to presume we'll be hearing stuff about the 1.39. Man, that is crazy to think that we're in we're coming up on 1.39 for update, because this is 1.38. My word, this is nuts. We're hopefully to hear about that, which would be great. And so once we hear about 1.39, obviously that will be the determining factor of when Colorado is coming out, or at least a general area, because once it starts going into beta and they bring out more information on it, then that kind of leads towards the fact we gotta pull in for a way station check. That's okay. Is that on the... Oh, it's on the inside, isn't it? Oh, cheeky. Okay. It's yeah, it's kind of the determining factor for the state coming out soon, which is always great. And so I can't wait to hear more news on that. And as always, I'll be doing the Prime News episodes on anything I hear that's official from the blog post. I don't really like to look around at a lot of other sites. I'd like to just stick with what the SCS software blog posts. I know there's good information on some of them, and generally they're true, but there's something about, for me, just I want to make sure when I do a Prime News episode, I'm getting information direct from the SCS software, the developers direct. I don't want to be kind of doing third-party news things directly, just in quoting them, because then you get into the whole thing of he said, she said. That's hard to say. He said, she said situation, and yeah, I don't want to be put into that. So we're just going with what I know. So I need to be going to Lewiston. Oh, never mind. It's the same. We just go straight. I don't need to go over. I was expecting just a split there. But I guess we don't have to worry about that. Hey, that's a Day Ross trailer. I just realized that. I do still have the... Whoa, okay. I do want to do more with these custom trailers. I just wanted to do a long haul, and, well, the mulcher. I don't think I've ever taken a mulcher, actually. I am really tailgating this guy, aren't I? My word. I've never been able to take a mulcher before, and I figured it was a good journey going into Oregon there, and oh, Lewiston discovered. Nice. So I just figured, why not? It would be a nice journey, and just have fun with that. Other than that, I guess we're just waiting for more information on what's going to happen with ATS. I mean, the game has evolved so much in the last two years, even, well, 1 year, let alone two, that it's unbelievable, and I'm so excited for the new states coming up. It's kind of, I mean, obviously, if you want to kind of look at the video that I did about what states could be coming after Colorado and Idaho, well, we have Idaho now, but after Colorado, you can check it out in the card above. It's my most viewed video on the channel, so one, thank you guys so much, and two, I am just, it's one of those things where I just kind of talk over what is coming, and it's also, I use Google Maps to kind of look around, but really, it's a toss-up right now. I mean, there's a lot of signs. Is it gonna be like a Texas? Right? Is it gonna be like a Wyoming? You don't know. SCS does they do a great job at kind of keeping stuff, or keep us thinking on what they could be doing. yeah, so it's just one of those things where we just have to wait and see what happens. And but I can't wait until we can do such a huge journey. Because if you look at the map, well, I mean, we're up here. We can already now go from, I guess, Hobbs is the farthest point of the map over here to the east. And then we can go all the way up to Bellingham, which is, well, like, would Bellingham be, or would Port Angeles? I don't know. Bellingham probably is the further point there. So you could do a trip all the way across, which I think that would be crazy. Maybe that would be like the ultimate long haul. And I think what I do want to do is, yeah, I want to try and work my way up a little bit in the northern part of Washington, because I haven't done a whole lot in there. I've been spending a lot of time, well, especially in in Utah and Idaho, but I do want to kind of come down, and maybe I'll circle once we do a few things up here, we'll kind of work our way down the coast here, hit kind of the original states in here, and then work our way. I want to try and hit San Diego or something at some point, and then come across and then go into New Mexico again, just because. So yeah, really, it's just a waiting game, and to see what the next states are, and for now we just have to go with what we got. And I mean, there's so many options. Oh, there is a loud truck behind me. Oh wow, there's a little convention behind me. Okay, that's fun. So yeah, it's just one of those things, but we go with the flow here in the channel, and yeah, that's about it. I do want to thank you guys so much for the continued support. It seems like every day we are growing a little bit more and more prime timers. For those who don't know, the community name that kind of was distinguished actually pretty early on, actually, by a few of the viewers, it is called, we're the prime timers. And so welcome to the community if you're new, and if you're seeing this from one of my Prime News episodes, which probably a lot of you are, because quite honestly those videos make up the majority of my channel views. So thank you guys very much. I certainly appreciate you guys sticking around for some of the Let's Plays as well, not only just the news things. I really enjoy doing both. I love being able to inform you guys of when new things come out, but most importantly, I love doing the games and stuff like that. And so, you know what? You just go as you go. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I guess oh man, I've had my Prime News with the Western Star, and then I guess the Wednesday upload, or my Wednesday episode, was the Wreckfest. Yes, I do believe it was Wreckfest again. I've probably gotten that completely wrong. But as far as I know, it was Wreckfest. Oh yes, it was. Hopefully if you guys enjoyed that, hopefully you guys did. That was a lot of fun. That one, I don't want to really spoil a whole lot of it. It'll be in the card above if you want to check it out. Other than that, and I was really speeding there, my word. I just got my foot down and started rolling and kept going. It was a lot of fun. We did a few more tournament mode challenges, the daily, and then a couple dailies in the weekly challenge there. Lots of fun. Tried out a couple different new vehicles. I mean, it's not technically giving it away. Check out title on thumbnail. We basically tried to do a little bit of ATS Demolition Derby in there, so you go check that out, and I think you guys will enjoy that one. It's certainly a lot of fun. The channel is certainly growing. I said this kind of early. Oh, I just said this actually, but I mean, it's just one of those things where I thank you guys so much. The 100 sub special, which now, well, at this point, I'm still honestly trying to think what I'm gonna do, because I've had so many issues with it. The save corrupting, other stuff, just with it going off weird. And so it's like, I honestly have no idea what I'm gonna do. If I'm gonna actually bother putting out a 100 sub special. I mean, I think I've passed my message of thanks to you guys countless of times. And so I thank you guys kind of get the point of that. But I did want to do the special video and release a few things with it. But obviously, I think I'm just going to end up releasing the things with it, or besides the point, and go with it. But you never know. There may be a breakthrough, and it'll be the 100 sub special, but 2 months late sort of deal, or X amount of subscribers late. I think it'll be more of a comedic thing with it, because if I do get stuff working, I'm gonna redo commentary bits on it, because right now they're kind of outdated because I did all that and then realized it wasn't working cohesively for some reason. So yeah, it's a whole big deal. But oh well, we get through it. What can you do, right? What can you do? Seems like these guys, I hate when the AI just put on the brakes, because it's like, you don't need to be braking around some of these corners, and yet they just insist to. And what in the world is happening here? Is there like a... Okay, well, we're getting up on our waypoint, but what... Why does it have us going... Is that just a one-way? We'll find out, I guess. And I just thought that was kind of a weird angle from on the map, but I guess we'll have to check it out, because obviously something doesn't seem right. Oh, it does look like it's something. Seems like all the traffic's going this way. Yeah, it is a one-way. Okay, whoa. What is happening here? It's funny that the AI line, oh man, barely gets around that corner. Like goes onto the dirt. I'm gonna take this real wide. Look, oh, I kept that in perfectly. Beautiful trucking prime. Beautiful, I must say. Too bad there's no one else saying beautiful. Yeah. The life of a YouTuber. Talking to yourself for ages upon ages upon ages, and what can you do? I mean, I can compliment myself so much, and then I have to hope and pray that you guys do the same. Which I am very luckily, I am very, very fortunate that the Prime Timer community is so forgiving of my of my kind of learning of communicating to you guys through the video, but a day or two in advance. So forgiving me trying to learn how I'm going to do this, the kind of on the talking wise, let alone all the video things and the editing, and yeah, I am so thankful for the community, and I don't have just a bunch of haters floating around on the channels, because I don't. I am very happy. Now I can't guarantee that will last forever, but I can certainly hope that it will. I mean, I know the YouTube algorithm, and I know that there are some scammers out there and those scam channels, and yeah, they just do their thing, but it's okay. I've been very fortunate so far not to have any major issues. So I mean, just knock on wood that it will stay like that. That guy, where is he going? This guy has been just like a big issue this whole trip. We're gonna try and take him off the line. So we have a 30,000 pound... Oh, I don't need to be braking there. What am I doing? So we have a 30,000 pound mulcher on the back. What are the odds that we can take this dude... Oh, he's turning. Oh. Man, I was looking forward to just destroying him off the line. Oh, it's a green light. That's why. Wuss. He bailed. He knew. He looked at this mighty Kenworth and was like... There's no way I've beaten this grunt of a machine, even with the extra weight of this oversized load sign, because the sign really makes a difference with this mulcher. And, and he's like, forget this. He's like, I'm going around. Yeah, totally. That's how the AI think in this game. But you know what? Knowing the AI logic, you never know. You just never know. There looks like there's a state park around here. Well, you can actually go in there. Well, I think I'll have to come back to that. Whoa, driving off the road. Don't gaze and drive in a sim, people. Don't gaze and drive in the sim. I'm just kidding. You can, you just can't completely turn your head around. I don't know what I was doing. That's on me, totally. Yeah, that wasn't smart. That wasn't smart at all. But that's okay. It's just 1% damage, I think. Yeah, it is. It's not major. Just took out a little post. Sorry, road guys. Hope you didn't need that little post. It's not like they plow snow here, so... Oh, actually, they probably would, eh? Oh yeah, in Idaho. Who am I kidding? Idaho and in Oregon, they get a whole whack of snow. I forgot I'm not in... where they can, at least. It depends on the area. It depends on the elevation, but generally speaking, they can. Who am I kidding? Yeah, I'm a Canadian. What do you expect? I'm used to snow all the time. What do you... I see places that they complain about little bits of snow, and I'm like, really? I still have my summer tires on when they get that little bit of snow, because our summer tires are all season tires. You can get touring tires, but generally speaking, you get all seasons that technically can work in a whole whack of weather, and then you change your snow tires when it comes to fall into winter, so then when you get the really bad snowfalls and you still have to go somewhere, you can get through a few feet of snow. So that's good. Well, a few feet, meaning like a foot and a half or so. I wouldn't advise people going out when there's multiple feet of snow trying to drive, because cars don't really like to push a lot of snow. That's something I found out the hard way, and so that's a whole other story time thing. Got my car wedged in a snow. Yeah, that wasn't pretty, but that's okay. Back to American truck. You know, I think the one thing that's underrated when it comes to the cinematic shots that YouTubers do is how hard it is to try and keep it on the road. Now, saying that, my setup isn't amazing when it comes to accuracy in the wheel. Like, for example, I'm kind of like turning my wheel back and forth now, and it's still going straight. Oh, good, I can bypass that way station, because I'm going into the rest station right in here. Although I don't need to rest, this is going to be it for today. Is there an exit over here? Oh, there is. I can kind of be cheeky and get out there. So we are going to just park it up in here, put the brake on, turn off the truck, turn off the beacons, come outside, and maybe I'll try and turn off the lights too. There we go. Well, there you go. Leg one of the long haul done. There'll probably be another 3-parter, unless if I feel like doing a really long episode next time. You know, it's highway, so I may be able to get on pretty well. Yeah, I may just do a 2-part, but that's okay. We'll see how that one goes. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. This was a nice little journey. Got to talk a little bit, as I normally do. And, yeah, without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.